Hi, my name is Andy. My YouTube channel is Andy Amazon Advocate. So today I have someone that is quite special to me because when I first started selling at Amazon, I joined his, maybe he doesn't know, okay, but now I'm telling him, he's like, he was one of the very few groups that I joined in the initial stage when I first started selling Amazon. Okay, and I learned a lot from him, in his group, and he's a very, very nice person. He shares so much with us in his groups and everything. And I really have to say thank you to him, for all these years of his help. So I think without further ado, let me introduce, this is Chris. Hello, Chris. Hi.
Hi, how you doing?
Hey, good. Chris, now you are in Shenzhen, am I right?
Yeah, I'm in Shenzhen at the moment, yeah. I was lucky enough to get into China one day before the border shut. So.
Oh, okay. Maybe you'd like to introduce yourself first so that we can know you more.
Yeah, no problem. So my name's Chris Davey. I'm originally from England. I've been in China for the last 8.5 years. I used to work for a company in England for more than 25 years. And the last 3 years of working with them, they asked me, did I want to move to China? Actually, it was just supposed to be for 1 year, but I was there for 3 years. And then they asked me to go back to England. And I'm like, I don't want to go. And they're like, okay, well, we'll make you redundant. And basically, I took that redundancy and then I started to work on selling on Amazon. And at the same time, I also set up quite a big networking event in China that gets, well, when there's no pandemic, gets like 500-600 people to our event. So.
Thank you so much. Chris has a very interesting event that he hosts every year during the Canton Fair. So the information I shall be posting it below this YouTube video. So next time when you guys at the Canton Fair, feel free to you have to go to this event in Guangzhou. Okay. So Chris, just want to ask you, you've been selling for many years already. Okay. And just now we were discussing, we were talking. You were saying that you are selling now 50% in US and about 50% in UK, Amazon. So all these years in Amazon selling, what do you see the differences in between, maybe 5 or 6 years ago and also now? What do you see?
Okay, so mainly we design our own products. So we're a little bit different to most people. We don't drop ship. We're not really private labeling. We physically do all the designs. And we started off like that. In the last 5 years, what I've really seen is Europe take off a lot. And some of the stuff that we sell in Europe, like our sales are better than the US. And also, I mean, another thing that's happened in Europe as well is like, first of all, when we started selling in Europe, nobody was selling there. And then basically lots of people arrived in Europe, especially of course, Chinese. But then they started to really clamp down on VAT in Europe. Yeah. And basically, a lot of accounts got shut down. Even, I lived in China for like 8 years. Even I took some VAT advice from some of my Chinese friends that cost me quite a big fine from the UK tax authority, for not paying VAT correctly. So, but now, I see the competition in Europe. I mean, it's coming back, but I still think it's not too difficult. As far as the US goes, there's a lot of copycats. But I see people come and go a lot as well. The problem is like you can try and get rid of a copycat, but like you get rid of one and two come back. So it's like almost impossible. So, my main philosophy is to keep bringing out new designs, updating our old designs. So if somebody copies us, maybe like 3 or 6 months later, we've got a new version coming out where we're saying, oh, it's got all these improvements. And basically we can steal our customers back. So that's kind of where I think we are.
So do you spend, like a lot of money in getting lawyers to sue those copycats and things like that?
Generally not. I mean, we have some patents on some of our products, but a lot of our products have like life cycles. So the life cycle is only around like 3 years. And generally, what I found is like nobody normally copies us within a year because like they're like, oh, it takes them some time to wake up to us. And then kind of maybe by the time they're copying us, that product's already coming towards the end of its life cycle, you know? So by the time they're starting to catch us up, our product's like, that product's almost like finished and a new one's arriving, so.
That's smart, yes, yes.
Yeah.
For people who are interested to know more about VAT, etc., I recommend Seller Growth. So if you want to know the link, it will be also below this video as well. Okay. One more thing I just want to check with you. This is the same question that I ask everyone that's on my YouTube channel. You know, during this pandemic, right, your sales went up, went down, or it's the same? Because yours is a quite unique scenario because it's your own product, you know, your own design. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, what happened to our sales is in, I think it was in March. In March, we had like quite a significant drop, down about 50%. And then in April, May, June, and July, we basically had like equivalent of like November for these months. So it wasn't quite Christmas, but the sales were pretty good. It was like Black Friday and Cyber Monday. You know, the numbers were up there. We were up 83% in them months, like across them 4 months. So, so for us, our sales went up.
That's good. And I think you're getting ready for this crazy last quarter, man. I mean, Prime Day, Black Friday, everything in the last quarter. And I think, of course, this is a good problem for every one of us. Do you have any issues about shipping the items to US now or UK?
I mean, we've had some issues. We're going to have some issues because we've got some new products that we're trying to launch, and you know, the Amazon have got restrictions on them. Yeah. Our products that are selling at the moment, like the restrictions aren't a problem to us. We don't ship direct to Amazon. So we have our own warehouse in UK and in the US. So we only ship into them warehouses, and then basically you could say drop ship our own products into Amazon once a week. Okay. So we haven't had any problems with, we haven't had any big problems with restrictions. We've had a few problems with like long delays, like 2 months for Amazon to book the shipment in, even though it arrived, you know, like it arrived like in less than 24 hours and 2 months for them to book it in. This has caused us some issues, but I foresee some problems, but at the moment I'm not having them. Obviously freight costs are going up and stuff like that, so.
Okay, that's good to hear. Okay. Really, thank you so much for being on my YouTube channel. Once I think after this pandemic is over, I would definitely want to travel again. I will hope to see you soon in China as well. Okay?
Yeah, I hope to see some people as well. You know, a lot of people left China. And so like a lot of people that like we used to have quite regular Amazon meetups in Shenzhen, and a lot of them people, they kind of left and then can't come back. So, but we still have a small group of Amazon sellers here that, you know, okay. The Chinese ones are here.
Okay. Well, I'll be love to see you again, man. Really miss you guys. So all the best to you, and let's stay safe. Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.